Welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about Tesla instead of one of the cryptos. So Tesla, a lot of people have been selling this. People are a bit scared because it dropped almost 50% of all-time high. Well, why is this happening? We're gonna do a deep dive in the price data and see if this is worth buying, yes or no. So what do we see? We're gonna switch to line chart. Why do I do this? Because it makes the chart easier to look at and removes noise. So let's go to the line chart. I'm at the 12 monthly chart right now. We can see price here going up. Little bit down in 2016, then going up again, and then especially in 2020, 2021 up, 2022 down and up. So this is what we can see, which means the previous support, previous all-time high that price broke is over here. I'm gonna mark that in green. I don't think price will ever go to these levels, but it's, never really tested it. So let's put this up there. Okay, so price tried to break all-time high, and that did it not really that long ago. So when we zoom into the monthly chart, for example, we can see price tried to break over there, right here. What we see here is a wick candle. I'm gonna mark it on the chart. This is a wick. What does a wick mean? It means price went up and massively went down shortly afterwards, meaning a lot of people were selling, and that was the result of what we were seeing since then. So what does it mean? It means that not a lot of people really bought at these prices, and people might have taken some profits that were in this from all the way down there. So what are we seeing here? A potential zone of buying again is all the way down to this, so close to the hundreds, 115, and we're would mark this as a resistance zone. So this will be resistance. That's what's happening to the price right now. Anyways, if we go back to the 12 monthly chart, we're gonna look at a few things. So price went up a lot. 2022, the most bearish year of Tesla so far, and the stock markets in general as well, is this. Price went down from all-time high to almost 75%. People are now stressing about Tesla dropping 50%. To put this into perspective, it's not really that bad. It's a decrease, of course, but it's pretty normal, especially if price went up almost 4,000% in only 5 years. So that's something you need to keep in mind. So what does this do? There certainly is bullish momentum. We cannot deny it. It's in a bullish trend because we have been seeing higher highs right here, higher highs, and lower lows. Okay, so definitely an uptrend. If we go to, for example, the 8 monthly chart and switch back to the line chart, we can see something which is called a trade pattern here. That means impulses move up, move down, move up, does create a lower high, but also doesn't create a lower low, and then moves up, breaks through. This is what we call a bullish pennant, which means we connect these trend lines and we target the minimum price objective, which is the MPO. These are all certain trading strategies, meaning that would be the target. Well, if we do this on the Tesla chart, I know it's not the prettiest one, but it is a breakout and it is a trade pattern. So this would be the trend line, this would also be the trend line, and this would be the minimum price objective. Breakout candle, and then if you would use something as a Fibonacci, we would see these line up pretty good. So that would mean this would be a target zone. That would be the target zone. Well, now how do we do this? Price goes up, down, up, lower highs and higher lows, and then breaks out. And this breaks out of this high. I'm gonna call this the break of structure pattern high. Now it breaks above the high. So this zone is where it breaks out of. Then if we zoom in a little to, for example, the 3 monthly chart, now we can see that price adjusts this level as well a bit. Price goes up, down, up, uptrend, then goes down, lower highs, lower lows, downtrend again, and then impulsively moves up. If we hide the data, we can see there certainly is a long move, a retracement down, and quite impulsive move to the upside as well. So we are pretty confirmed on this. Well, then going to the monthly chart, one of the main time frames, we're looking for some confirmation. So we have this trend line in place. We have some confirmation as well, because we have 1 touch, 2, 3, a little bit messy, 4, 5. Yeah, and then if you go to the weekly chart, we can get a little clearer look. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And then over there, let's adjust this a bit as well. Then over there, this is the first confirmation of a break. Why? Because over here, this candle, it's a break of the pattern trend line to the upside. Second confirmation is this break. Second confirmation. It's a break of the upside, so it creates a higher highs here. This is the confirmation that price is really breaking through. Higher lows and higher highs. What can we expect now? We see price decreasing. Price dropped by 50%, but we are still in higher highs, higher lows, which means an uptrend. So this is still valid, meaning we could potentially enter here. We could enter, target the target zone, the MPO and the FIB target levels. And as long as price doesn't break these lows, because we have been seeing higher lows, you know, this low is higher than that one, we might get price down here. We can see a pretty 160% increase in price from these levels. So technicals are saying it's still valid, you know, we're still bullish, we can buy it. What are the scenarios that we can see? These are a lot of different ones. We might see a retracement all the way down to here to test the trend line, and then do maybe something like this. Now that's one scenario. We can also price immediately see break this, then test this again and then break up. Now there's a lot of different scenarios we can see. If we would project the potential Fibonacci target for this impulsive move and the retracement zones, no, we're still in this. It's still valid. It's a bit steep, but we are still in this. Alright, so that's it about the technicals. If you would want to buy this fundamentally, you know, it's a discount. If you want to buy this for the long-term hold, you've got some technical backup and some fundamentals as well, because Tesla is not a bad stock. Alright, they are going through a certain phase, some difficulties, but they're still having a great cash position, not a lot of debt. The revenue is growing, they are making profits, not as much as the last year, but they are still making it. So yeah, you might want to buy it. Alright, this is it for Tesla. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe. It would really help me out. See you next time.